So there's three things that I've always noticed that broke people always do. And this is coming from experience. Just to let y'all know. Because I used to be broke. And I'm going to simply say it like that. Y'all know me. I'm 100% transparent. And it was three things that I always noticed, that I always had. You know what I'm saying? Three bad habits that I always had, right? It don't matter what age you are. It don't matter what state you live in, what city you live in. No matter what. No matter who you are as a person or your personality. I always notice these three things. And that's why in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you what these three things are and why does every broke person does the same three things and why does this keep them in the same place that they are. Stuck, broke, nowhere to go. So what's good, YouTube? Y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Reese in the Cut. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm a 21-year-old content creator from Illinois. And I do financial content, motivational content, videos just like these. Now, if y'all want to help our goal to hit 30,000 subscribers, make sure y'all smash that subscribe button. So, further ado, let's hop straight into it. Now, some of you may be a little sensitive to this topic. You know what I'm saying? But if it don't apply, let it fly. But this is just some motivation. So, first off, just letting you guys know, if you guys feel like you're quote-unquote broke or whatever, I just want you guys to know I was in your same position at one point in time, right? You know, so living at my mom's crib, you know, no job, no future, door dashing nonstop, door dashing just to buy food, you know, just little dumb stuff like that, you know, the whole 9 yards, whatever you guys can think of. But I want to tell you guys the exact three things that every broke people do. So first off, right, they live for now and not for the next year, right? So one thing I've noticed like that I had to do was I had to stop living for now. Like I get a lot of people always say like live in the moment, but living in the moment costs you a lot of bread, right? I had that mentality like, okay, if I don't get these Jordans today, or if I don't get this today, it's never gonna be there. When realizing a lot of shit, like, or even clubbing, if I don't, or partying, if I don't go to this party, this not gonna be there. Transition 3-4 years later, right? If I had the same mindset I had now, telling my 18-year-old self, I'm still seeing the same people at the parties, still seeing the same people at the clubs. These Jordans are getting re-released. Shoes are getting re-released. It's all still there. I'm telling you, it's everything I thought I was gonna miss out on when I was 18, 19. It's still there, bro. The girls still there. The clubs still there. The parties still there. Everything I thought I was gonna miss out on is still there. You feel what I'm saying? Spending my money soon as I get it. Everything that I thought was gonna be gone is still there, bro. Everything I was buying for validation is still there. I can go on and on and on, right? Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And just avoiding things that brought me delayed rewards, right? So basically, like, putting in the hard work, putting in the grind, putting in the extra hours, you know, because I was thinking of when I was younger, I was thinking of get rich quick schemes, right? Things that brought you dough instantly. You know, if it was something that I knew that you had to stay down to come up, I didn't want nothing to do with it. Not realizing that shit was hurting me, because I'm gonna tell you guys one thing though, the longer you wait to start, the longer the results are gonna take. But the sooner you start, the sooner the results are gonna come. Simple as that. Everything gonna take time. Everything is gonna be a quote unquote delayed reward, but it's all gonna be aligned for your purpose. Everybody got a time. Everything got a time and place of when it's gonna happen, right? You gotta think about it. Before you were even born, your whole life was already mapped out. So there's nothing that you can do. All you can do is put your head down and grind and pray to God and keep God first. So simple as that. You feel what I'm saying? So the next thing that I noticed that I did and that other people do that are in that mentality, that broke mentality, is they avoid hard conversations and hard work, right? I avoided hard conversations, the truth. You feel what I'm saying? Like if 3 years ago, if I was watching this video, I probably would turn my future self off, because I would probably be like, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm in fucking denial. I don't want to hear that stuff, bro. Like, why are you talking to me? I'm 18, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I want to be stuck in my ways. You feel what I'm saying? Like, simply won't take opportunities, won't even ask for opportunities, won't even go out my way, right, to even ask for opportunities, ask for doors to be open, right? A lot of broke people are stubborn. I noticed that because like I'm telling you, I'm speaking from existence. Being broke is stubborn. You know it's an option to be broke, right? You guys do understand that it is an option. It is a choice. You have the choice to go out there to learn new skills, to ask people for help, ask people, hey, what did you do to do this or whatever, right? It's an option, but like I'm like, man, I'm doing fine, man. I'm only 18, bro. I get that shit together, and hey, I'm telling y'all, a lot of people stubborn, you know, or what another thing I did when I was broke, I would not push past the first obstacle. And a lot of people who are broke, they don't push past the first obstacle. The first obstacle hits and they give up. They done. They done trying already, bro. Like I'll be on this YouTube shit, bro. I see, damn, bro, only made like $20 this month. I'm done. I'm done. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I wasn't like completely done, but like, bro, I'm not posting consistently. I'll probably give them like maybe like 4 videos this month. You know what I'm saying? I give them the bare minimum, but like I don't see any bread. I'm done. Simple. Like not realizing, bro, you have to trust the process. You got to go through the first obstacle. Where I get like 100 views on the video, I'm like, man, this a scam. I'm not doing this no more. Right? I was not willing to push past the first obstacle, and that was what was keeping me broke. Or if I was at a job, like soon as the job get tough, I would quit. Soon as the job get tough, I would just run away from the job. Simple. A lot of people, y'all not willing to go through the adversity. Like y'all gotta be willing to go through the adversity. You feel what I'm saying? Simple as that, bro. Like if you going into something and you not willing to push past the first obstacle, don't even start that shit, bro. Because you're gonna have an obstacle. You're gonna have an obstacle 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes you may even have 10. If you're not willing to push past even the first one, bro, don't even start. Cause you think you finna come into something, you think it's gonna be peaches and cream, you might as well not even start that shit. Simple as that. And the last point that I realized that I was doing when I was broke, that a lot of broke people do, is they repeat losing habits daily without even realizing it, bro. You feel me? And let me give you some examples of these habits that I used to repeat and that people repeat. First off, waking up late. Like, don't get me wrong, I was an early bird, but like waking up at like 11, 12 o'clock. The day, mind you, especially when it's daylight savings, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it gets dark at like what, like 4:30, 5 o'clock? You waking up at 12 or 1, your day already gone, bro. You might as well go back to sleep. If you ain't wake, a wise man once told me, if you don't wake up with that mindset, go get some money, you might as well go back to sleep. Not saying that everything is about money, but if you don't got that mindset, you ain't ready to wake up, get some money, get grind, and wake up early, you shouldn't even woke up in the first place, gang. You might as well go back to sleep. You don't want it. The competition, you already out the competition, bro. The competition is at an all-time low. I keep telling y'all this. I'm gonna make a separate video. I'm gonna tell y'all why the competition is really at an all-time low. That might be my next video, because I'm trying to tell y'all, like, y'all really think it's hard to get above everybody, to beat everybody in the rat race? I'm telling y'all, the competition is at an all-time low, because you still got people waking up late. You still got, like I said, another thing I used to do, scroll for 6 hours a day. You got people waking up late, people scrolling for mad hours a day, no plan, no goals, no money tracking system. They don't want to invest. Nobody want to invest. Everybody's scared. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's scared to try new things. Everybody's scared to get out their comfort zone. Everybody's scared to let go of their friends. I'm telling you, this is a thing from experience. People, you scared to drop your friends from high school, still doing the same stuff. A lot of people don't even stay broke because of themselves. They stay broke because of the people that they hang around. You feel me? Like, you are what you hang around, bro. If you seeing somebody ain't getting no bread, you're not gonna want to get no bread either. Why would you want to go get bread if you see everybody else not getting no bread, right? But if you see everybody else getting bread, I'm like, damn, bro, I can't be the only one that's not getting money. I gotta get money, right? That, like, it's a simple psychological thing. If everybody else is getting bread in your friend group, why would you want to be the only person that's not getting bread? So simple as that. Change your crowd, change your results, and change your life in 10 seconds. You have the power to change your life, you know, just off of just changing your crowd, changing your community. And living reactive and not proactive, right? You got to get hands. You got to get hands on. Live reactive. Y'all got to be able to react, adjust, right? When something's not working, you got to be willing to adjust. This is one thing that I did not want to do when I was younger, right? When I seen until now, like when I used to do my old YouTube videos, shit was outdated. It was a different sauce. I was going with an old school playbook. Right? I was not willing to adjust. I did not want to adjust. I felt like my content was the best in the world. I'm like, y'all just hating. I just tell man, y'all just hating. My shit's dope. My shit's fire. Now in reality, I'm like, nah, again, like the system changed. The sauce changed. It's not 2016 where you could do this and that when all the Pretty Boy Fredos and DGs was doing all the public interviews and all. That shit's outdated. You gotta go with it. You gotta be able to adjust out here nowadays. If you're not able to adjust and pivot, you're gonna be broke. Trust. When the game moves, you move with the game. You don't, right? Let's say, let me give you guys a perfect example, right? For maybe you're a gamer out there, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's say you still playing the PlayStation 3. Everybody on the PlayStation 5. Why are you still playing the PlayStation 3? The servers are down. Right? There's no servers. There's nothing. There's nothing on that game anymore. Just old, outdated games. There's nothing. There's no progress to be made. You need to go get the PS5. That's where everybody else. That's the new game, right? Stop. Y'all be trying to play this outdated book, and y'all think y'all gonna get it to work. It's a reason that the book is outdated in the first place. So you need to be able to adjust to the game and adjust to the world. That's one thing that I'm still learning to this day, right? But I got a lot better at it from my 18 self now to my 21-year-old self. Adjusting to the game is completely necessary, and it's what's going to keep you making money, right? So stop going with the old playbooks, you know? So this is a transition, you know what I'm saying? So successful people aren't smarter. They just are consistent, bro. Consistency, man. Just being able to show up when you're tired and be able to create great habits over time. You know, it's like these 3 things I told you in this video why I was staying broke and why some people stay broke. You got to be able to like tell yourself, you got to be able to call yourself out. You got to be able to tell yourself, okay, I need to pivot. I need to pivot, reverse, come back to the drawing board, draw up a new game plan, and I need to be able to come back and I need to be able to drop consistent results, and I need to be able to just show up every day. You know, it's simple as that. Just building good habits and staying consistent in this shit. And that's really it, bro. You know, invest, execute, and stay uncomfortable, bro. Stay uncomfortable. This is how y'all gonna never go back broke again. Because a lot of people, bro, even when they get money, they go back broke because they get comfortable, because they think the job is done. That's why I love Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? He was in an interview, right? Y'all know the famous interview. Then when the interview said, "How do you feel?" He said, "Job's not finished." What am I happy for? Job's not finished, right? Don't celebrate too early. It's cool to pat yourself on the back, reward yourself with a few things, but do not get too happy. A lot of people get too excited and they lose track of the vision, and it's all gone before their eyes can even count it, bro. Simple. So have the mentality that job's not finished yet. If you guys made it this far in the video, put down in the comment section, job's not finished yet. And a shout out to Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, man. You know, that's a W quote right there. Job's not finished. Simple as that. You know, it's a long race. It's a long way to go. All right. So hopefully y'all staying disciplined on y'all 90-day runs. Hopefully y'all staying down. Stay down till y'all come up for real, man. So y'all know I love this. Y'all know I'll be back with more content. Hey.